Premium beef stew.
We don't have reverse. The ammonia smell, it's strong. All right, so $100 doesn't buy you much.
No, not at all. Not at the gas pump, not on Facebook Marketplace.
For instance,
Our buddy Tyler told Man Racing, these are $100 bolts. But we're not in the trophy truck business. We're in the more of a junk car business.
yeah.
So let's see what we bought for $100.
All right, here's motorhome number 1.
There's nothing to look at here. The only redeeming quality of these motorhomes is the fact that there are 454s in 2 motorhomes. 2 motorhomes, $100 a piece. The only thing we care about is under there.
Yeah, right there. This one doesn't smell near as bad as the other one.
No, this is what the winner, I believe, will be driving up north.
Yeah, hopefully my rock, paper, scissors game is on point.
Oh,
Ooh, some white cheddar.
We probably don't have any keys.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Check out that bed. Christmas tree. I already have 5 of those.
This is definitely the good one. The saltine crackers.
This is the good one.
Oh, yes.
Should I?
Probably. Oh, made in the USA. Love to see that.
Well, not bad.
There's food left in there. Don't.
Great. Okay. Some bras. What kind of shenanigans happened back here?
Toilet. Straight to.
Oh man. Water heater's gone. There's a roll of teepee in there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Money back.
I'm so jealous.
Of this?
Oh, right there.
Oh, does it say that?
Spare tire doesn't fit.
Doesn't fit.
How are these seats?
Do 100 miles in there?
Yeah, it's actually pretty comfortable. Should we check out the other one?
Dude, it is so much worse.
Oh, I'm zoomed way in on your face.
It is so much worse.
The other one, I just peeked my head near the like hot water tank hole, and the ammonia smell, it's strong. It'll wake you right up. This one's a little shorter.
Yeah. Probably gets a little better gas mileage.
Oh god.
You go first. This has been well loved.
Oh my gosh, dude, it stinks so bad.
I got some N95 man. Again, 454.
Whew. Got an air filter back here. Oh man. Some of the cabinetry is damaged.
Some of the cabinetry damaged?
Yeah. Carbureted.
Carbureted.
Oh.
454.
What do we got here? Those are like old school valve covers too.
Again, this is definitely...
Jumper cable's just hanging there.
Well, it's
Oh.
like this for the battery.
Oh, sweet.
So which one do you want to start on? That one's got a wood screw and a vacuum line. Do you want to start here?
Sure. All right, we're starting here.
We should definitely make lunch on the way home. Sardines in 100% olive oil with garbanzo beans and tomato sauce.
There's not as much rat shit as I thought there was gonna be.
Oh, and creamy chicken condensed soup. Oh, dude. Premium beef stew. Oh. Brown sugar boba milk tea.
Why did you open that?
Ooh, it's squishy. Oh, dude, it smells bad. Oh, dude, Cheetos?
Those are so good. Oh, they're open.
This one has like more prizes. Oh, dude, there's some rum in like an open bottle of rum. Like no cork. That's gonna spill. I'm just gonna pour that down. Really hope there's a drain.
Oh,
That's from Marsha. That'll
she makes some new curtains for us.
Oh yeah. Alright, that's good, that's good.
Alright, so we got some wiring sorted out here. High quality. Bypass a bunch of stuff because we don't need anything inside. Anything.
You didn't need headlights.
No. Hopefully not. I got the starter wire off.
You have it off?
Yeah,
it's probably best.
The small one.
Yeah, it's probably best. Let me, cause I gotta like reach up in the.
Yeah, get yourself in a safe spot. Safety third. It's on the podium.
Yeah.
It's not off the podium.
You know what? You make it the Olympics and you get a silver. You still get a parade when you get home.
Ready?
Yeah. Nope.
You got a hammer? Ready? Red-eye?
Whoa.
Red-eye? All right, having starter issues. We got it pulled, got it tested, and it spins.
So we're going to.
I think we need to tidy up our wiring. Is what it is.
I think
we just didn't have solid connection.
I think we just I'm gonna redo a couple of the butt connectors. You're saying we shouldn't be using like stuff with speaker wires spliced in?
Yeah, probably not. That's probably good, right?
That's good.
Okay.
I mean,
it's probably just not a solid connection. So we'll get her hooked back up and hopefully hear this thing spin around. Then we just gotta hook up that coil wire and we should have vroom vroom.
Yeah. It's a Chevy, it should fire.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. All right, we need some parts for the other one. Starter shims or washers. So we're gonna jump onto this one and see if we can make any progress today.
2021 is when this drove here.
Yeah.
Why are we like zoomed in like? Oh, it's
because it's not a wide angle.
Oh, been cooler if we had keys. Did you get it?
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, cheese.
Cheese.
Get started with your custom key.
Yeah, the universal key.
Steering wheel's unlocked now.
That's all you need. There should be a big red wire under there somewhere.
Yeah.
and then
Well, this one was missing a starter completely, so that's why it didn't turn over. We got one, cheapest one we could find. There's also not bolts, so now we got to figure that out.
There was no starter in it, so we got a new starter.
Yeah, I showed him that.
Okay, and then we had to steal a starter wire because whoever took the starter out decided Dykes was the best instrument to unbolt a starter wire.
Yeah. Also, the bolts are missing, so now we got to source bolts for the other one.
That's fine. So we have completely removed the ignition. This is the our fancy ignition sticks.
Yeah.
And when I turn the key to, what? It turns over. That's good. The injectors aren't firing. Oh, the starter's still engaged. We got a runner.
We got a runner. Let me try to find the fuel pump or fuel tank. All right, we just cracked the fuel line, and when we turned the key on, which is our screwdriver, fuel came out, so that's good. Injectors are not firing, so Alex is gonna pull these out and we'll clean them up. Might be able to run this thing off its own fuel system, which would be sweet.
What are we looking at? I'm not 100% sure.
Is that a gasket that we don't want to rip?
This ring can come off. Oh, yeah, I'll do that line.
Okay. Every time I do that, put the straw on it, I think I'm going to squirt myself in the eyeball.
Well, if you do it this way.
I know, but see? It just spun on you.
Yeah, it did.
And I've gotten that stuff in my eye and it doesn't feel good. Probably spray in where the fuel goes in too. Told ya! It hurts!
Oh yeah, it does burn a little bit. The Harvest King stuff is a little spicier, it seems like.
It's because farmers are tough. It's Odark 30.
It's not even like that late.
Not that late, but it ain't that early either.
We are on injector set number 2.
Yeah.
Somebody cross-threaded that one.
Is that me?
Yeah, that was you. Oh. Who put that fitting on?
I'm not the plumbing guy or the electrical guy. I'm the fab guy, okay? And there's no fabbing.
I was gonna say
involved.
And what
in this
are
project
we fabbing?
Eventually there will be fabbing.
Eventually. Oh. And when there is fabbing, I got some ideas.
Oh, it's gonna be good. All right.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Yeah. Can you tighten that while I hold this over here? I mean, just try to finger tight it. Let's not cross thread it. Oh. Do you see the drip on this side?
Yeah.
We need more battery power.
Well, it's day 2 of our one-day revival. It was never supposed to be one day.
We knew it.
But we just
You gotta
hope.
set your expectations high.
Yeah. But we get knocked down quick. We're gonna try to get this one idling. Ran out of juice last night, so got the batteries charged up. Injectors are starting to dribble, but we need them to spray.
Yeah.
All right, so this is where we're at. We tested the injectors. They are clicking with 12 volts. We've got 12 volts at our harness where it's plugging in.
I thought it was supposed to be 9, but we're reading 12, so too much fuel can't be a bad thing.
Anyway, now we're pulling the injectors themselves out. We're going to try to clean them up. They're probably plugged up because we've got fuel at the, the fuel in line from the tank.
Bowl. Basically, we got fuel on the inlet pressure. We have pressure. We got fuel in our bowl. Let's see if I turn this on if we get fuel to here.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So if we run it without injectors, I think we'll be fine. Oh, dude, what? How did I do that?
All right, well, Alex is fixing his mistake here.
No mistakes. Just wanted to make sure that the torque specs on this was all correct.
Hey, we need your help. I specifically need your help. I've got a bet on the line with my wife on this whole ordeal, and there's $100 on the line. She thinks we're not going to make money on this.
So
project.
far, our running total is we have $200 total into the motorhomes.
Yep.
And a $90 starter.
Well, and fluids and stuff.
Oh, and were we counting fluids?
Yeah. I know.
That's right. So we'll have a running total at the very end on what we've made. And every video in this series, we got 1 year to recoup our money.
Yep. So share this with all your friends, please. We need as many views as possible. Bump that ad revenue up. And then if you need a roof air, send us an email. We've got 4 of them.
And then we'll go cheap.
Yep, because we're not going to test them. All right. Ready to go?
Yeah.
Ready to break?
That's putting fuel.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Oh, I got fuel on this side. I had fuel on this side. Oh. Fire.
Yeah.
All right, before we start diving into the pump that's in the tank, we're gonna run 2 fuel pumps. We had a, what was that from? Is that from that old Ford?
Yeah,
the
like
old
that.
Ferdinand?
Yeah, Ferdinand.
From Ferdinand.
Ferdinand. It's the high pressure pump from like a OBS Ford.
Yeah.
So it's like a 30 some PSI pump, which is too much.
Way too much.
And it's usually fed by a low pressure pump in a tank. So we're gonna use our weak pump that's in the tank as our low pressure pump.
Yeah.
Feed this one. It's gonna be too much fuel pressure, but it'll at least be.
It'll be better than less, not enough.
Yeah.
I guess I never really looked, but so this motorhome has a tag axle. She's big, and it had dualies. I just figured the tag axle would be dualies.
Nope.
As well. Dad needs one of these wheel covers. Yeah, Dad, we'll sell it to you for cheap. I don't know, like $100. Seems about fair.
If he needs 2, we can do buy one get one 50% off.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna hook these injectors back up.
You go first.
Okay. Yes, that's working. It's not leaking. Sweet. What are we gonna do? Idle a little longer and see, can we check the battery, make sure it's charging, and then we'll check the transmission fluid before we pull the starter off?
Yeah. Right on, it runs. It's charging.
And it got really good spray now, way better than it was just dribbling out of there.
Yeah, so we got a weak fuel pump.
We'll just run 2.
Yeah, I think that'll be fine.
What this Chevy needed was more Ford parts, is why it wasn't running very well.
I think now we're gonna pull the starter off this thing, put it in the other one, and see if we can get it running.
All right, do we want to check transmission first?
We can do that. All right, well, I stole a body bolt because there was the linkage wasn't hooked up down here on this transmission. You got your foot ready on the brake?
My foot's buried on the brake, yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Going forward, there's a big rock under the tire.
All right. I mean, we got transmission.
Yeah.
The motor portion sounds good.
Yeah.
We got some squealing coming from a belt, which we didn't look at.
All right, sorry about the wind. We're calling that one revived.
I was gonna say fixed, but
Ain't quite there yet.
it'll drive 100 miles.
I hope so.
I hope
Hopefully it'll drive 135 because that's how
Oh,
far we
yeah.
gotta go. This one, it just turned over.
Yeah.
So we just didn't have enough juice last night. Well, and who knows if the connections are bad. I mean,
yeah, we cleaned them up, and by the
Yeah.
time we got all the connections cleaned, and
we were out of juice.
we were out of juice.
So we've got a wire set up for the coil. We're gonna dump some fuel down the carb and see if it barks off. All right, let me know when you're ready.
I mean, what am I doing to get in here?
Don't you need fuel?
I am fuel, okay. Okay,
Ready?
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Ready?
Where's the bolt? Is this the bolt right here? Let me just tap on this. Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah!
Ready?
Yep. Is there a bad spot on the flywheel? Why did it just do it so good for a little bit and then...
I don't know.
I mean, I think we got spark, right? Like we...
Yeah, it'd fire off.
Yeah, dude, if we can save those headers
Yeah.
and use them,
They'll fit in a square body.
for show.
That doesn't sound as good.
No.
Ready?
Yeah. Is there any oil in it? Okay. Do we want to throw some in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only the best. Good used oil.
It has 100 miles on it. It's full synthetic. It's fine. Watch, when you pour this in, it's gonna look like brand new oil. Oh yeah, look at that.
the shims in.
Alright.
Okay. I'll try it again. What did the Oracle say?
No, Josh is doing just fine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. At least in one cylinder.
Spinning over good, isn't it? I'll see if it'll spin again.
Now try it again.
That sounds pretty good.
Again?
Do it a couple more times. Dad says put plugs in it and see if it'll fire.
Alright, I gotta pee.
Alright, I'll start working on plugs. Yeah, this guy's headers on it?
All right, a lot has happened since we last had the camera on. It moves. Good friend Eric came and yanked it out. We don't have reverse.
Apparently it's a thing sometimes. It can weld.
We'll explain that in the car.
Yeah, she's getting left behind.
Yeah, I know you're not supposed to leave any soldiers behind, but wasn't really playing it on our team very well. We do have backup if need be.
The Oracle.
Yeah, and these girls. I mean, we got 3 hours of driving to do in 2 hours.
Yeah.
So that means we got 4 hours of driving.
Yeah.
What does the inside look like in the motorhome?
So a good cheap motorhome is probably like $5,000 to $7,000. We bought this for $100. So just imagine what that might look like.
Really rusty and old?
And broken and dirty.
It would take $20,000 to turn this into a $10,000 motorhome.
We're on the highway. How's it feel, dude?
It actually doesn't drive that bad.
Yeah? Drives about like a 90s motorhome.
Yeah, I had another motorhome on a P30 chassis, which is what this is. And it actually drives pretty good. Chevy's got a pretty good front suspension on their motorhomes, and they're pretty nice.
It is coil sprung independent.
Yeah.
Stand off the top of that.
What'd Dad say?
We're cleaning it off.
Nice job. So 50 miles an hour, that's probably a good speed for those tires.
Yeah, we're going like 45-ish.
The tires look very skinny. I know that the Rubicon's gonna be like.
No. No, this is not what the Rubicon's gonna be like, I hope.
They're gonna have walkie-talkies.
Yes, we'll have walkie-talkies. All right, we made it out of town. Quite a ways, actually. We're looking for our grade to go up. Taking the back routes, you know, trying to avoid traffic.
Cops. We're trying to avoid cops.
Okay, yes, we're trying to avoid the police. On my way down here, there was like 5 state patrol on 195. We just can't have that in this rolling violation. Anyway, I think we're about to our grade here. We're going to check the tires, maybe check the coolant because it smells. It smells like coolant bad.
I don't. Oh, it does now. Now I just smelled it.
Hopefully, it's uneventful. Hopefully the old 454 hangs in there, and more importantly, the trans.
We had a small engine fire. We lost one of the spark plugs. As you can see, we're no longer in a motorhome.
Yeah, we had to abandon ship. Pretty sure we got a bad head gasket. It was overheating pretty good. Yeah, so I don't have to make the trip in the motorhome now. This guy does. And this guy. Yeah. It sounded like a rod knock, but then after it cooled off, it no longer sounded like a rod knock. I mean, it sounded like a rod knock to me.
Yeah, the Oracle has informed us
that it was pre-detonation because of the overheating. And once it cooled off, it went away. So, this guy knows what he's talking about. Healed itself. Well, it still has a blown head gasket. So, anyway, they're gonna try to work some magic tomorrow. And I'm gonna go home and get these girls to school.
All right, it is day 3 of our one-day revival, and she got hot last night. So Josh carried on, but I have wrestled up the Oracle, and he's with me today. And we pulled the thermostat housing off, and the thermostat was not moving. This was all rusted shut. Yeah, we have identified the heating problem. So we're going to modify this.
And so what you do is you cut it here.
Okay.
Here. And you pull that out and you put that back in. And that's the proper restriction, because if you leave it out altogether, it'll heat because the water flow will be too fast.
All right, so I'm gonna go slather this with some RTV. We checked the oil. Oil looks good. Trans looks good. Hopefully we just got to throw this little guy back in. And then we just got to... We were having a dead cylinder, and that was due to... we had a slight engine fire right over there on the spark plug wire. It caught fire, so there was that. Let me grab some RTV. We'll drop that bad boy back in there. Fat bead here. Click. Click. Yep, that's perfect. I think I got the wire for said sending unit. This might be it right here. There's like a plug at the front of the block. Oh, look at that. We might have a temp sensor now. There's just like a bunch of stuff unplugged. All right. She took about 4.5 gallons of the best coolant that the Snake River could provide. Best thing they had in stock. Spared no expense. So let's see if this will, that's my fuel pump wiring. It comes up here, and I wire nut it to this here wire that goes to the auxiliary fuel pump. With this here yellow wire nut. Wire nuts never fail. I wouldn't stand right there. All right, we made it a quarter mile. We were gonna leave the radiator cap loose, but it just spits water all over the place back here. And I don't think that's gonna be good. So we'll tighten up the radiator cap, and if we gotta pull over and relieve some pressure, and yeah, that's what we'll do. We can take it slow. All right, we made it to the top of the hill. Should be smooth sailing from here on out. We have put like 8 gallons of water in it. We overheated 2 times on the hill. Found a nice little creek, and then farmer had a hose bib right out by the road, so we filled up right there. So thanks, stranger. Hopefully the rest of this trip is uneventful. I'm gonna get it fired up, and let's hope we do good. I don't know if you can hear me, but I messed up. I missed a turn. I'm in Colfax. I didn't want to go through Colfax. A lot of state patrol in this area, so yeah, really hoping I can just get through town and then get off the main road. Gonna add some water. All right, just put in 2 more gallons, or about a gallon and a half. Got to Pine City. Got about 30 miles left to get to the Josh's place, and every time I start it, it gets a little worse. So I'm gonna try to not have to start it again. But it's running. It's not making metal on metal sounds. I think it's just hot and not happy. I think that blown head gasket is not happy. And, ooh, big bird. Yeah, so here we are at Pine City. Don't blink, you'll miss it. to the back 40. So through the off-road obstacle course, this is gonna be fine. Only 37 feet, and I don't have brakes.
No problem. No problem.
Articulation! Yeah! Okay, just have to go through some switchbacks here. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, this tree is gonna just get... Oh yeah! Oh, that's lots of branches. Watch out for the pinstripes. This thing's actually doing a lot better than I thought it would. Take it down any 50-inch trail now.
Dude, thing's nimble.
This is where you put in the RV park, right? All the RVs are gonna come back here. I thought this was an off-road course.
No,
Not a 37-foot RV course.
it barely drug.
I know. This thing,
It's incredible.
the P30 Chevy framed motorhomes. Quite impressed. This thing is 37 feet, and I just went through the twisties, and I mean, I hit it a little bit.
Dude.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Nice work, man. Nice work today.
yeah, that drive up was a little coming up that the grade off the river. She overheated a little bit, and I lost power, and I had to have Dad use the bull bar on the Crown Vic to push me up the rest of the hill, but to a spot to pull over. But went through about 14 gallons of water in her. A lot of it from creeks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of video. Yeah, there's some video of me getting water out of creeks.
I can't wait
Yeah, it's
to
gonna be
edit
good.
this bad boy. So, if you're wondering what's replacing the 350 in my Impala, you're looking at it.
It's a 454.
454 4L80E that now I got to learn how to rebuild one of those.
That's all right.
So, but that'll be fun. Maybe you guys want to learn with me. And you saw we got one more of these. We got to get up here somehow. Before the motors come out, we're going to have some fun.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. That'll be in September.
This was one of our more challenging revivals.
We got merch.
Yeah, we got merch.
Links down in the description. If you want something like a sweatshirt, just email us. Yeah. And subscribe to the newsletter. There's a link for that down in the description. I put that out every month along with the podcast, and there's sneak peeks in there. You would have known about this.
Yeah.
And
Hey, big news. We also got a tire affiliate. So if you need a new set of grips for your ride, your daily, your wheeler, anything, check out Priority Tire. There's a link down below, and it gets us a little bit of kickback, and it helps fund sweet projects like this. So, yeah.
So, big thanks to Big Dog Ben Barkley.
Yeah. And Eric Brooks. Thank you a
And
lot.
Eric Brooks.
You saved our bacon getting that toe out.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. Until next time.
Wheel it, wreck it, wrench it, repeat.
See ya.